Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I thought, well, it's going to be done in a different way. It's going to be very true to how I work out myself. And I want you to see how I feel, what happens, how much I do, the intensity. I want you to absolutely feel everything and get to know how I function and how I do my workouts to get to where I am today. So this is what we're going to do. This is what you're going to witness. I don't think I'm super excited. To be fair, I absolutely love working out. But it is grueling, what I put myself through. I know it's self-torture or whatever you want to call it, but I absolutely love it. And I want to show you how passionate I am about this. I am super, and I can't even stress that enough, I am super passionate about what I do. I absolutely love performing. Do I like the process that gets there? Now, I did answer this question before, and I would say yes and no, but I do know that my end result is performing, and that is what I feel like I am here to do. And the performing bit is to showcase the hard work that I've achieved and hopefully inspire others. That is pretty much the reason why I do what I do, and I have done. So if you don't know my background already, this is my fourth sport or fourth time being an athlete in a sport, and I can't stay still. I can't stay still. I need to be moving, I realized, but I also need to do my passion. And at this point in time, it is bodybuilding. So there you go. Okay, here we are. I do gymnastics first, then I'm going to do weights today. So today is a full out routine, and I'm doing my full out. I have a routine, bearing in mind my hamstring tear, that is A, functional, B, covers my mandatories for my routine, and also I can get through as clean as possible. So that's my aim, because I had to, I wouldn't say come down a notch, but yes, in a way, but still keep the power that I'm known for in, all the skills that I'm known for in, but you know, done in a little bit of a different way, which I actually found super fun to do, and get through a routine without injuring myself again. So that is the aim. So you're gonna watch me do my full out routine. I'm not going to show the routine, but you're going to see my reaction to doing it and the aftermath, which is the bit you probably want to see, how I feel and everything. So you get to witness all of that, and then eventually I will show you the full out, because I want it to be a surprise out there when I do put it out at my next competition, which is X weeks out at the moment. I want to see how I feel, and when I feel good, I will jump on a plane. So I need to get the shoes, my shoes. There's a massive truck. Yeah. You should film. Are you filming all this? Okay, so I need to go and get my shoes from downstairs, but there are some obstacles in the way. Typical, my life is like this, but you know, we will get around somehow. I think I should go through the bush. No, I don't know. I shouldn't go through the oh wait, it's moving. It's moving, it's moving. Oh no, it's backing up, it's backing up. It's me, no. Oh. See now, if I was slim, like I used to be, a little pole, I would be able to go through the gap. But I don't think that's happening right now, so yeah. The options I have is this bush, but I don't know if it's poisonous and we don't want to be doing that. Oh wait, there might be a clear path. Yes. Step one, get shoes. As you'll notice, we walk everywhere. There are stairs everywhere. So there's no need for me to really plan any extra cardio. And already I've done, well, you can see, it's 11:35 here and I've done 6,611 steps. Oh, I've also burnt 269 calories. And I'm very proud about my resting heart rate. It says at 58, which is actually, I looked it all up, it's in the athlete zone. So yeah, let's see if that holds true in my routine. Okay, so this is me getting ready. I've got to put on a lot of stuff, as you can see, but it's all for protection. So I put my ankle supports on because if you followed my journey from before, which I believe I found out some have, I fractured my ankle in 2 places when I did cheerleading, to the world standard as well. I fractured it the day I was at trials for Worlds. So it was this ankle, and then because I decided to go back too early, this one took a lot of strain and I tore ligaments in it. So I was then put in a double brace. And after that, I didn't do gymnastics for quite some time. I think it was a couple years until I started bodybuilding. I started to go back to classes like circus, pole, but not really gymnastics, base classes, all the stuff that I do in my fitness routine. And then when it got mentioned that I should do the fitness category because I was about to go for figure, I then decided to go back to doing some gymnastics, and I realized that my ankles were still pretty weak, although they weren't not functioning, but I needed to do the rehab that I should have done from before. I did do the initial rehab, but because I just completely stopped and just walked around, and I wasn't really feeling many twinges, I did start to get a little bit of a twinge. So I got that sorted. And then obviously now, well, hamstring tear. But that is hamstring tear is my 7th injury, actually. So I'm pretty used to this. It's inevitable when you are in sports to a high caliber that things will happen. But I have learned over the years that do the most to prevent it and follow rehab protocols. I do all the stretching I'm supposed to. I mean, this time around, I did everything. I exhausted every single thing possible. I utilized every amount of support that I got given, and I am super grateful that I'm in this position right now. I think it's just a workout just trying to pull this stuff on. Right, now hair done, somewhat, who cares? At least it doesn't come out. Yes, watch, and we'll not keep that on. So if I do extra steps, I do extra steps. And now I've got to put these on. I always can't figure out which way they go. Maybe that's right. Anyway, so I'll feel it out in a minute. I'm gonna warm up first, as you do. I'm gonna try and make it quick and snappy, like as if I'm doing it on the day. And then we see what happens after that. but I normally just do a quick stretch, making sure everything is nice and warm. Today is actually a warm day in London, which is a miracle. So it was cold and we apparently had 50 days of rain, or it's going to have 50 days of rain. So anyway, something like that, but we had a lot of rain. So we must be through the 50 or near enough through that 50. And I am praying for some sun. And not only just sun, something that is out of the 20s. So we work in, I think it's Fahrenheit. No. We work in Celsius. And a lot of the world works in Fahrenheit. I do wish everything was the same because it would make things less complex. So 21 is around 60, 70s Fahrenheit. And that's the hottest it's been in this country for the summer. So I'm hoping it can get just a little bit higher, maybe, you know, really into the 70s, not asking for much. So yeah, that's where we're at. And now that I'm used to training in the cold, I now feel super hot. So let's see how that goes. I don't know if any fitness girls have watched my YouTube, but if you do you strap up your ankles and do you cut off your own circulation? I keep fiddling around with these things and I always feel like I've cut off my toes, but they are so needed. So I don't know. You'll probably take them off once again, put them back on, because I can't have no blood flowing to my toes. That would not be fun during my routine. Okay, this is a work in progress. In fact, this is way better than what it was. My hamstrings, of course, tightened up. So I have to keep stretching it. Luckily, I don't really need this motion when I do my skills, but I am trying to get lower and lower each time, which is so much better because before I was literally stuck here. And it was so painful. They take a lot of strain. They take a lot of strain in everything, actually. Yeah, just thought about it. So, very important wrists are. I remember, not this comp, but I think, yes, Vancouver. The comp I did last year when I went to Canada, and I developed a ganglion. So a ganglion is a cyst that sits on top, just underneath the surface of your skin. It was huge, and it just popped up just randomly. I woke up and I was like, I've got a lump on my wrist. And then I thought I was actually going insane because, you know, I was deep into prep. And then I thought, no, that's a very big lump. I am definitely not seeing things. And I went to the gym and it was confirmed. You have a very big lump on your wrist. Why? And I was like, I don't know. So I was panicking because it was restricting my movement. And I was like, I have handstands to do and tumbling and all this, and how am I gonna do it? But yeah, so I actually had to change my routine because of it. Because there was no time to get it drained or, you know, to get it removed. Also, if you get it removed, it does cause a lot of pain and inflammation. So I was like, what on earth am I going to do? And anyways, cut a long story short, I was on the underground and I needed to get off very quickly. I looked and I was like, oh, that's my stop. So I was holding my diary and another book because one of my clients was asking about times, and I went smack in my bag on my wrist. It was so painful. I literally screamed. A lady was like, are you okay? And I said, I don't know. And then I said, I gotta get off. So I ran off and I had actually squashed it with my book. And this was 3 days before I went on the flight to Vancouver. So I was like, wow, was fate on my side? But then I was like, I'm in so much pain. It was so excruciating, I can't even explain. I couldn't even do weights, nothing. But the next day, I had so much relief and I was like, oh wow. And then, well, I flew. So there you go. I'm trying to think of a competition when I didn't have some sort of issue. So I've decided that we just have to work with the times, work with what's going on, work with life. Wow, nearly made it. That was good though. I got through most of it. It's just the last little bit. And I said, yes, but I'm dying. Huh? Nearly 2 minutes. So, there you got it. I'm dying, okay. I'm so dying. Whew. Gosh, I'm dying. Yeah. Whew. It's gonna take a while to get my breath back. But to be fair, it felt quite good up until the last little bit. So I just need to push through that bit. Saying that, calories are low. They won't be. I'll have more energy. So I can do it now. And my hamstrings don't feel too bad. So all positives. Literally the last 5 seconds. Literally. So, and I know I'll be able to do that. Well, I'm at the train station and I found a seat. So I'm going to sit down as much as I can. Actually, it probably looks bad, but it wasn't as bad as normal. And this was my first time trying to attempt a full-out routine since I did my hamstring tear. And I literally nearly just made it to the end. I got to 3 to 4 seconds out before the end of the music. And I think it's partially because I got thrown off when I substitute a move that I had in before that I can't, it's not that I can't do, but it puts a lot of strain on me. So I substitute it, for some reason paused, and that threw me way off, even though I carried on because I've been taught to carry on. But other than that, I have to give myself credit, even though it's not what I wanted, clearly, because I wanted to get to the end and that's how I am. But I was 3 to 4 seconds off the end, and it's my first time trying to attempt this. So I think it's a good foundation. I'm trying to chill out and see the best of everything now, rather than being super hard on myself. So yeah. Anyways, it's only up from here. I am now on my way to the gym again, and I am this time going to work out and do weights. I'm going to do quads, and it's mainly quad focus day, but a bit of glutes will come into it as well. So I will do that. I also have some spin bike to do and 10 minutes on the Stairmaster as well. And then I will go to, we'll see how it goes, but I may go and do some more skills as well. So, and then that's it in terms of my workouts for the day. So we are on to the next workout. Okay, so I have 20 minutes on the bike. I don't do bike normally. I'm only doing this for rehab purposes. And I noticed when I hadn't trained my legs for 8 weeks, I felt a little soft. Could be me, but saying that, the spin bike has hardened them back up to where I feel confident with my legs. And I have decided to just continue. It's also really helped the blood to flow to my hamstring. And to be fair, I think they look better, but you can tell me that once you see me on stage. But yeah, it's also good for my heart health, so why not? And this is when I contemplate, why do I do this? I'm pretty sure everyone goes through this, but I actually do love what I do. But there's so much more to do. So let's get going. Okay, I'm dead. So, spin bike done, circuit done. I do 3 rounds of that. It normally lasts around 20-25 minutes of HIIT. And now on to leg day. Okay, so I do 10 sets of 10 paused squats or cyclist squats, cycling squats. Basically, it's a squat with a depth, so I can get maximum stretch. Can't even talk. Maximum stretch at the bottom. And that helps me bring in the conditioning in my glutes and hams. So it's worked really well so far, but it is grueling. And then I have a whole bunch of other exercises, so let's go and do that now. Okay, after all that, I finish off my workout with 100 leg extensions. Yeah. And then I still have work to do. And then we end our day, hopefully. That's pretty much it when it comes to my workout. I do stretch afterwards as well. So I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, until next time. So, why won't you? Please, because it really does help my channel grow. I would like you to like, subscribe, share, and if you'd like to comment.